What's interesting about an artist, and you're a really good example of this, is like a banker, for instance. Like a banker, a few bankers start a bank, but
Right.
most bankers work for a bank, meaning that they're involved in
Right.
an institution and an economy that already pre-exists. And when you were talking about maximizing your creative energy, and maybe just like, let's just say like maximizing your work,
Right.
like I don't know that bankers do that. Like I don't know that the
Right.
8-hour
Right.
workday is like the most efficient, most creative, most good for the world system. But what they have is they have an economy that buffers that. So all of the waste
Right.
and all of the the time spent taking trips to the coffee room or chatting at the water cooler, like that, those parts are taken out of the creative process. Whereas any artist, just about, unless they sign up with an institution, unless they're like an animator working for DreamWorks or something like that,
Sure.
any artist who's working independently has to create their own structure in life and their own economy in life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we can get help for that through an institution like a college or a university or a gallery, and that will provide some structure, but that immediately takes away from the product that you're required to
Yeah.
give to maintain
That's
the
right.
position in that structure. So
That's right.
it's a very difficult equation to figure out for an artist, but it's fun every time. I shouldn't say fun because I don't like that word, but it's rewarding in a very
Rewarding is-
different
yeah.
way
Yeah.
because you own.
And there are
everything.
moments of fun too.
It's
We
true.
shouldn't
I'm not
say,
trying to say it's
that
not fun.
Yeah.
It's the best life. For me, it's
Right.
the best life. But I'm a person who's I don't know about you, but I'm fairly comfortable with a certain level of insecurity and
Yeah, me too.
ambiguity especially of outcome. And so I'm willing to take big time risks and big energy risks to hope that the outcome of this thing is worth being in the world, is worth putting into, et cetera, et cetera. So, I think that's something that, if you're working at a bank, you don't have to worry about like, look, I'm just going to work. You don't have to worry about like, is it worth it for me to go to work for the entire
Right.
economy of this situation to continue? You might think about that, but you're not required to just go to work.
That's
But
right.
for us, we're managing that, and that's the way you put that together is pretty interesting at this point because there's so many pieces to it, and
Right.
so the
And
work.
I'm adding more pieces too.
Right.
That's the thing. It's not
Yeah.
going to stop. I'm going to be adding pieces to
Right.
that. Just like you're adding a podcast. To me,
Right. Yeah.
It's just- right?
I did add a job to my life. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Can't remember.